Hey everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we need to talk about, well, awakenings. I might have a good enough reason to use my first soulstone, but I'm in debate, and well, I need your help.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
Alright, so I'm supposed to be the one giving advice most of the time, but I mean, you guys are smart too. And a lot of you even further into the late endgame crazy pushes that I am, honestly. And sometimes you guys help me out too. We help each other, right? That's kind of the goal. And I'm in the middle of a debate. So I'm going to tell you guys my debate, and I want to know in the comments what you think. Obviously, this is more directed at people that are very experienced at endgame as far as who's actually answering this question, obviously. But yeah, let's get into it. So I have an awakened to lust, as you can see above my head here. I might have done a little bit of rage pulling, I want to say. I was at like 150 until pity or something like that. And I pulled everything I had. And as you can see, I mean, I was pulling singles. It was a little messy. I was desperate. I was trying to make it happen. And it did. It just took me to like pity again. I think I hit 3 or 4 pities on this banner. This banner was not my friend as far as the count goes, but it definitely was my friend as far as the quality goes. But I did it. I bought the cheap string pack, and then I used every bit I could, every diamond. I went and pushed one of my spectral rift things that I forgot to do from campaign. And now I have a little bit more. But yeah, I put a single pulled to the point of diamonds and popped that lust. So now I have an awakened to lust. So her awakenings are pretty good, but I don't know if I should do it because I have another option, or obviously the option of saving. So I have a Lust Awaken 1, which is amazing. The defense reduction is huge. That's the main thing I wanted. Awaken 2, 300 attack, great. Awaken 3 is when upon reaching full ecstasy stacks, gains an additional 20% attack speed. So, this 20% attack speed, is it worth a soul stone? Or is it not worth a soul stone unless I can magically save up and get 3 of them total to get to the Awaken 5, where we enhance the ultimate, and during the ultimate, basic attack lands 6 lashes in a row instead of 4. Is that where it's worth it? Is this level 3 really worth it? Is it really going to dramatically improve her damage? I mean, 20% attack speed is 20% attack speed. It depends on how much I actually put on the character, right? But at the end of the day, I don't know, and I don't know. Obviously, it's something I could do a little bit of testing with on the test server, but I can't make my test server account look exactly like my real account. So I'm going to show you guys what else I'm working with and talk about Guild Boss. But this is the debate number 1. There's a debate number 2. Okay, there's debate number 1. Lust is exclusive, right? And limited, I should say. And I can never get her again or until they rerun her, which is going to be a long time. So I try to save up 3 soul stones, then do it when possible, as if I'm actually going to get 3. I've only gotten 1 ever. Do I do the 1? Okay, those are 2 of the debates. Debate number 3 is what about arrogance? This is going to have a bigger impact, I think, on my damage. Or is it? So, deals 15% extra damage to targets with burning, right? So that's just 15% more damage, period. That's a guaranteed extra damage, boom. I could have that now, and that might be what pushes me over the edge for Guild Boss. That's where my debate is. And obviously it would get me closer toward a fully awakened arrogance, which is very good as well. This is actually 100% extra damage and Berserker stance, yada yada. Really, really good awakening here for his Awakened 5. But technically we could get him, so that's one of those debates like, is it really worth it? I also have to consider what I'm using for my team. So luckily, she inflicts burning. So this is really helpful because I actually am not using like Zilla 2 in my team right now. I think my better team, especially knowing how well they've done, Hex and Silas with Araka, is the Piercer comp. So let's go into my guild boss. I did 46 million. So I'm actually going to do something with you guys. I'm going to run one battle. Let's see if we could get lucky and full auto YOLO this. I'm going to show you my team. Maybe I get myself in the other corner? Yeah, I guess you can't really see the ultimates popping off anyway. It doesn't matter. So let me run this team. So I'm using Lust, Arak. So for Nightmare, I'm using Salazar, Lust, Torador to boost, but then take him out most of the time. And Arrogance. And then we are using like the Laurel strat with putting her in. So Torador and Araka are the ones that are being exchanged out depending on whether Laurel's in there or not. And you can see Salazar over here is not getting the benefit of the rage boost from Laurel. So you're going to notice my Salazar's damage is a lot lower than the other two, but it makes sense. I have him not getting the boost. So we have Awaken 2, Arrogance, Awaken 2, Lust now. We're going to see what our damage is, and then we're going to do one other thing. I have one book to finally put on her. So here, we actually probably should have done that first instead of wasted this run. But I'm not going to hit 50 blood drops with one skill book, so it's fine either way. Oh, is this lower than usual? Of course it is, because I'm recording. Oh, it is. Did I steal someone's gear? I might have. That's lower than it's been. That's the worst I've done since I have this comp. It's always been above 45, sometimes well above 46. Maybe just some bad RNG, I hope. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to go look. But yeah, we have Silas, Hex, Lust, Arrogance, Salazar, and then the boosters and everything else. Okay. So this was what I was dealing with yesterday, except now we have the Awakening. And then I have one more thing to change my Lust and consider this debate. I have to skill her. But we didn't have that until today. So here we go. Boom, I placed first place in Arrival of Heroes. Am I proud of that? Yes, I don't care. I'm proud of it. No regrets. I got awesome stuff. No regrets for sure. So we're going to head on over here, and now we're going to give Lust her final ultimate, her final skill. She's fully skilled. Boom. 100 for the skill cost reduction. So now I can go ahead and rerun this with her coming back to her skill more often. The trouble with the slower skill is that she was never ready whenever Dolores or anyone else was ready. So that was a big part of my timings and my damage, I think. But I do have her with her exclusive weapon. I don't know if it's better maybe to not use that and use something else until I could somehow get this leveled up, as if that's ever going to happen. I do have her in Infernal Roar with pretty solid crit damage. Arrogance is also an Infernal Roar, and he's in Wailing Skull. I still have my Hex and Silas in the Spirit Siphon, and my gear's a little wonky. Like, okay, I have Soulbound Arcana for Hex, but I don't have any more Infernal Roar that's really worth putting on Silas, at least fully. So he is in Ageless Wrath, but with really good stats. So that's been working out pretty well. Salazar here is an Infernal Roar, but he's probably in my weakest Infernal Roar, mixed with attack speed here, some bad rolls, not far from perfect gear as you can see. So he has a lot of potential. And I do have Salazar in a Scarlet Hunt, but not fully maxed out. I was thinking to maybe try putting Elowen in the team instead. of Hollow and see what happens, but I think I'm gonna leave Hollow for now. But I don't have the whole, like, I don't have my Infernal in there. It's weird, I took out Setram, Antwin, and Zilla in lieu of leaving in the others, but the others were the ones that were doing the better damage before I switched to this comp, so is that good? Or like, or is it better for me to put in more burning for the sake, well, I don't have the sake of his awakening that I don't have yet. That's gonna be a debate. All right, now, I guess I won't worry about showing the other stuff, it's just the support. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that run, and maybe this will help us kind of see where we're at. But I was at like 40, I'm really worried that I killed someone's gear though, I probably should continue double checking. I was at 40, what was it, 40,000? 46, sorry, 46,000 over it easily. Oh, here, that's why we're missing a buff. No, I was using him in something else and I forgot to put the gear back on. Well, that explains it. All right, so he doesn't have the invigoration buff, which is what I put that on Lust at the beginning, so this was my mistake. But yeah, I was at 46. I'm gonna go rerun it with the skill increase for the cooldown and do my timings again and put him back in his proper invigoration set. Oh god. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get some invigoration back on my Toreador so he's actually inspiring, or given the buff to who it belongs to, and we're gonna run the clan boss, or guild boss key, and come back at the end and see kind of where we are. I wonder which awakening could take me over the edge with this team, minus the obvious of a little bit better gear and a little bit better artifacts. A lot of these I'm really like level 12 artifacts, level, you know, like meh stuff that is not great. You know, none of my artifacts are maxed out except for these ones, the spirit siphons. Lust, I'm working with a level 10 in her exclusive. Maybe I should do something else. But I don't have a whole bunch of these Scarlet Hunts actually maxed out, so that's a debate. Ooh, I just had a sneezing fit. I'm gonna go do the run and then come back here and see if that affects our opinion. But this is my debate. So number 1, use it on Lust, A3. I guess number 2, use it on Arrogance A3 now. Number 3 would be wait until I try to hoard 3 of them somehow to where I eventually can awaken 5 Lust. Or option 4 of holding it for someone else that's more impactful on like Praetus A1 or an Ardea A1 that's rare to pull. Or maybe if I pull a Boreas and I A1 him instantly, because it's Boreas and he's now rare to pull and I don't even have 1 yet, let alone 2. That's kind of the debates, alright? Let me do the end here and maybe it'll affect our opinions. Or maybe I need to try running my Lust and Arrogance team with the Infernal instead. I don't know. But yeah, let's let it roll. All right, my timings were a little messy there. I'm gonna probably redo that in the playtest mode and try to perfect it. But we got it more compared to the last run. But yeah, I really expected to be able to get quite a bit better, but especially with being a time lust closer to where Dolores is going. But maybe my secret is I need to be, or the tip is I obviously need to be waiting for, I don't know, I could wait a little longer on Dolores and try to always pop everyone together, but I don't know that that's worth it. That's one of those things I'm kind of tweaking. I was supposed to have a collab with someone on this, but I've been working on it on my own, so maybe I'll still have that collab and that person can be the one that helps tip me over the edge to make this comp work. But yeah, it's... What is gonna give me those 50,000 blood drops? That's a really big question. And the real question is, do I even use it? Or do I just be patient and still hold out for the A1 of someone crazy like Kratos? Which I'm totally fine doing, honestly. But I really want to know if anyone thinks that the Awaken 3 for Lust is really strong enough with the increased attack speed to pump up her damage overall, or not. I'm really curious. I feel like it's more about her ultimate sometimes, triggering Sinful Lash, la la la. But at the same time, I don't know. It's really a debate. It's really a debate. More attacks is definitely better, and she is unique and exclusive, and it could put me not over the edge yet for the 50,000 blood drops unless I do some regearing or better timings or improve my artifacts. Or maybe that A3 arrogance, I should just go and do it because that's a straight up 15% extra damage to targets with burning. All right, but yeah, that was my debate for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't mind the little bit messy guild boss run. That was definitely not perfect. I should have done that in playtest mode, not the official. But yeah, I would love to hear some thoughts, and I wanted to kind of talk through my debates. You guys know my thought process and what we're kind of going through as we start to build out our teams. And this could be something I decide to do that collab on, and maybe that's where we'll make the final decision. But yeah, should I do it, guys? Should I do it? Or wait?